Go.
Alright, so today we're going to use the Bosu with the free weights. You want the free weights to be moderately heavy, but not extremely heavy, because you're going to work on stabilizing your core, which means from your knees to your shoulders, while strengthening specific muscles. So we're going to do one side at a time, isolated. So the first thing that you're going to do is find the top spot on the Bosu and get your knees up so you feel the hamstrings, and the minute you shift forward, you're going to feel the shoulder blade and the butt cheek here. So this is a back row. So what we're going to do, without sinking your shoulder in, you want to come right to the armpit with the weight. So you're going to do it this way and then down, always to the floor, without the toes touching down, so you engage your hamstring. And by the time you're done with those 12 reps, 15 at the most, you know that you feel the shoulder blade, the butt cheek work on one side, and then you're ready for the other side. So you're going to do 12. If you can do 15, the weight is too light, so you need to go heavier. You want to be able to do 12, and it's kind of difficult to do 12, okay? So 12 right to the armpit instead of to the chest, because then you get the neck, okay? Exercise number 2 you're going to work today is the pullover. And again, you're going to stabilize. You're going to get your head and shoulders on the Bosu, so your butt's going to be on the floor. You get the heavy weight, head and shoulders resting on the Bosu. Stabilize the hips, so get your hips nice and tall through the butt cheek, low back, and then eventually you're going to feel the abdominals coming in. I like to recommend to use the pinky side instead of the grip, because that way it's evenly distributed the weight, and you're going to reach over with a little elbow bending until you feel the upper back shoulder working. A nice little pull stretch, and then work, okay? So here's the stretch, and there's the work, okay? By the time you get to 12, you should get a little bit there. Abdominals are starting to kind of warm up a little, like you're working and stabilizing your core, okay? But again, if you can do 15, you're probably ready for a heavier weight, okay? So that's exercise number 2. Exercise number 3, we're sitting, and we're going to stabilize the core while working the arms. So the way this dance goes, little, maybe half the weight of what the one big bone that you're using is. So matching set, right? Feet are up, and then you're going to come up and then down. So your feet are up while you curl your arms. So you want to feel your abdominals and your biceps, okay? Now the key is not to be very on the front, be on top, so you're almost like a balanced deal like this, and then you curl your arms back and forth, okay? So that's number 3, biceps with abdominals. If you feel like you're balancing too much, scoot down a little bit, let your low back fall on the Bosu, and then it's less balanced and you still feel the abdominals working, okay? All right, now the last one, we're back to where we started, which is on all 4, so to speak. Now this time, instead of the hand on the floor, you're gonna have